The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
Bam! The late adopter. Yeah, that's right. We're waiting for the new moon, guys. Waiting for the new moon. Nothing to do, so, we're waiting for the new moon. There is no technical analysis today. We're just waiting the next 3 days, no technical analysis, unfortunately, guys. This is the new moon. We're waiting for the new moon. It's coming. So I'm guarding the new moon until it comes, and then I'm gonna release the new moon on the 8th. I got the new moon. See? This is the new moon. I got the new moon. I'm guarding it. And when the 8th comes, I'm gonna release the moon and everything is gonna crash right down as we predicted, right? That's the plan, guys. That's the plan, right? Yeah, of course I made it. I gotta make the new moon, man. New moon. How's everybody doing? Batch is in the chat. Honza is in the chat. Richard, Hage, Martin, Ralph, Butin, Junk, Alif. Alif, you become green member. Nice. Sasha is here. Everybody's here expecting some, pro technical analysis. Now there is no pro technical analysis. We're waiting for the new moon, guys. We bow to the moon. You don't know, but there is Hare Krishna, Hare Ramalunin is here. Hare Krishna, man. How you doing? Here's your moon, man. Here's your moon. Here's the moon. This is what we're waiting for, guys. We're waiting for the new moon to arrive on the 8th. I'm guarding the new moon. And when at one point it arrives, the marks will, crash. But, right now, we are not quite sure what's happening. But technically, I'm just, I've stolen the moon. I'm guarding the new moon. So at one point, it will actually, come and then the market will crash. Okay, enough with the jokes, guys. Enough with the jokes. When price hits 37,000, I get 10K from Tony Sasa. Tony, are you in the chat? Tony, are you in the chat? You are correct. It won't happen today. Unfortunately, it did not happen. It did not go exactly as expected. So I did not make 10K. Tony Sasa said there is no way. Yesterday we will hit 37K. We got pretty close though. We got pretty close. We got to 37,332. So that's pretty close. Pretty close. So Tony Sasa, congratulations. You were right. I was wrong. I always like a good fight. And that's that. Now, yesterday we were talking about the invert. We were talking about a cup and handle pattern that's gonna form here. That pattern never formed. We are talking about that this might be actually forming the cup and handle pattern. Go up here. Here it was supposed to get rejected by something. It got rejected by nothing. Went up here, bounced really hard. We are expecting this cup and handle to form. That did not happen. The cup and handle, unfortunately, never happened. The cup and handle never happened, guys. The cup and handle, but it was a long shot. It was assumptions. There were other things. So this 37,000 never happened as well. We got pretty close to 37,000. We did not get. So this 37,000 is not there right now. Not there right now. There was another thing we said. We said that we gotta, if we want to drop down hard down here to 36,005, we gotta close below this line. We never close below that line. As you can see here, we never close below that. it faked out a lot of people down here. If you look at it in a small time frames on 1 hourly, you can see here that we went down and just came right back up again and bounced. So technically we never crossed the line that we have to cross to actually drop down. We said yesterday, this line up here, this 37,800 line, this is a very, very important line to close below. If we close below, we are going down. We never did that. So the inverted head and shoulders failed. The 37,000 target, we never hit that. We never hit the 37. We got close, but never hit that target. Unfortunately, we never hit that. And also, the head and shoulders pattern is now invalidated big time. Big time, by the way, guys. Big time. You can see here exactly on the dollar was being hit down here. So this head and shoulders pattern that we had up here, I'm not gonna draw, up here, head and shoulders pattern right now invalidated. So, you might actually, still say that, it's still head and shoulders. So technically it is, as long as we are below this line up here, it is head and shoulders pattern, right? It might be some kind of complex head and shoulders, but until we break the the top up here, we are still in the head and shoulders pattern. So I'm gonna still go and say that although the head and shoulders pattern is invalidated right now, it might be still some kind of continuation of the bigger head and shoulders pattern for me. Bigger head and shoulders. Maybe it's gonna come on the new moon. Maybe it's gonna come on the new moon, right? So that might be a thing. So this let's just draw it quickly up here. So right now, this shoulder was right now invalidated, right? Give or take. So this shoulder is invalid, but it might just be doing something like this over here, right? Maybe it's creating a bigger head and shoulders. We don't know that. Maybe it's creating a bigger head and shoulders, so that might be it. CK is in the chat. Hi man, how you doing? How you doing? Are you waiting for the new moon as well? I use head and shoulders shampoo. Dandruff invalidated. Good joke, man. Good joke. So it is assumption, we are way far away from the, getting this leg down over here. But when we start getting leg down and we start getting down here, we can start talking about finishing this head and shoulders pattern. But right now, I don't think we should be concentrating on head and shoulders pattern because we don't have dandruff. We don't have dandruff. The right shoulder should be higher on the head and shoulder reversal pattern. We'll see that. So we did not break 37,000. So what happened actually yesterday? I mean, what happened yesterday? It was so crazy, guys. It was so crazy. Let's pick a chart where we don't have a lot of lines. This one is nice. Let's start seeing with the daily chart what happened here. This was actually supposed to go down and then bounced up. So this looks very bullish, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This the daily time frame 22.55. Yeah, Coinskid, you are maybe right. You are maybe right. Buying going to the beach on the 20.55. But look at this, guys. Look at these three candles up here. This candle up here, the bounce was bullish engulfing candle. This one over here was actually fake out, pumped back, above high, start climbing higher up. But right now we still gotta get, if you want to continue this bullish trend that's happening right now, you gotta get above 42.2, right? Now, if that happens, it's gonna be hard to argue that this isn't continuation of this move up here. The only way this move is gonna be invalidated right now is if we cannot break the top up here. But if you start breaking top again without any kind of divergence or anything like that, that's gonna be looking mighty nice. Let's see if we're gonna get any kind of divergence up here on the charts. Right now it actually, RSI is playing as it should be playing. What am I pressing up here? It is playing as it should be playing, and the RSI is following the price. That's all nice and dandy. The price is going going down, the RSI is going down, so if it's going to continue going up, it's gotta go above 74. It's not that high. It's nice. This looks like it's not gonna get a bearish cross on the daily. That's nice. The weekly time frame looks like we're gonna get this bullish cross on the weekly, but whether we will do that or not, the biggest problem here lies that we are still going towards this 20 moving average, and the 20 moving average is the most important one, right? Of course. So we thought this was the top over here, right? Sometimes it happens like over here, you don't get all the way up to the target, you start getting rejected and you go down, right? So you're thinking same thing's gonna happen here, and unfortunately that didn't happen. unfortunately, depends on which side you are on, right? But right now, you know, we can still go all the way up to 43.6 or something like that. That might be a big thing, but this level up here is important. 42. This is a Bitfinex chart, you know, on Binance is a little different, but the top of the first move is really important to break on the upside if you want to continue the move. The good thing is, after we went down to some kind of, you can see here, slower, going down towards the 20 moving average, and it was actually 20 moving average that actually pumped us up because people couldn't wait. And this looks to me very bullish. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this looks bullish. On top we got some kind of, you know, some kind of bounce. We climbed back above all the moving averages. So right now we continuing to move to the upside. It looks bullish, I'm not gonna lie, it looks nice. You have to do some real, like you know, brain gymnastics if you want to make this look bearish. Bullish engulfing candle, bounce off of the 50 moving average above the 10 moving average, went down on the retest, the 10 moving average, or you can call it retest or not, right? Bounce right back up again, going further up. So everything looks, you know, and also breaking all the, you know, resistances on the way up, closing above the prior highs, and so forth, and everything is looking nice to actually test this 20 moving average. It looks bullish, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, it looks very bullish. It's really hard to argue that this is actually bearish. It's really hard to argue that you know, the new moon is gonna push this down. It can push this down, but it's really hard to argue, because what we were expecting over here, what we were expecting down here, this was expected move to the upside, no problem there. This was expected move downside, no problem here. The fact that we went below moving averages and then faked out, and then right back above all the moving averages, and right now we are testing this 50 moving average down here. It looks like it's gonna continue going up, guys. It looks like it's gonna continue. It looks very bullish to me. I don't know, I cannot be biased towards one side or the other side right now. I have to say like it is, and right now it does look bullish. Unfortunately, it does look bullish, and for everybody, you know, wanting to buy the lows down here, you know, messed up. Maybe we already got priced out again. Maybe this was the pullback on the daily chart back to the 20 moving average. If you did not buy that, you are already you're already out. You're already out. You know, yesterday we were down 37.3. Today we are at 41,000. That's like, I think that's like something like 10% pump to the all-time high just in one day. That's pretty big. It went from -5-6%, something like that, to plus 3-4%. It went sky high. So the move is looking legit. You know, over here you can see, you know, after we get the pump, we got this pullback and we pumped more up. We pumped more up, but usually once you hit some kind of pump, and you would expect this pump to hit, you start breaking on the downside big time. You can see here slowly breaking, coming to, and then big break on 10-20 moving average, and then we went below everything again, bearish. Over here, you know, we went down 4 days straight down, 5-6 days, you know, it went for a week all the way down to 20 moving, and then bounced really hard above all the moving averages. Right now keeping up there really nicely. So this is what might happen. I mean, it is bullish, but you know, it might just, you know, it might just, what it's called, it might just, you know, bait the bulls. This moving average is gonna you turn around. This is gonna come like this over here. Now if the price starts hugging the moving average up here, something like this might go sideways, then the chance for a drop becomes big, because you do not want to hug the moving average like this over here. Every time you got some moving average that's moving like this and the price goes something like over here, the chance for a breakdown becomes pretty big. Because I don't know why is that so, but you know, even if you look at it here, like you see the moving averages go here, and then price starts hugging the moving averages and then breaks down. I mean, I think that's some kind of pattern that's not in any kind of book or anything like that, but it does happen so often that you know, every time I see this thing happening right now, and the price cannot escape these sideways moving averages, probability is that it's just gonna drop below the moving average. That's probability. So we're gonna see how this actually works out. Like I said, we gotta get above 42.2 or something like that. 42.2 on Bitfinex. On Binance is 42.2. On Coinbase, it's what level is on Coinbase? On Coinbase 42.23. You know, I'm gonna show you this chart as well. Around 42.2. You gotta get above 42.2 to be bullish. You gotta get above that. I mean, it looks bullish, it looks nice. Will it actually manage to get above 42.2? 42.2. Will we actually manage to get above 42.2? It kind of depends, but it does look bullish, guys. It does look bullish. But if you want to be super bullish, we gotta get above here, and then we're gonna start hitting some major resistances, like 200 moving average on the daily up here. On the weekly, that's gonna be 20 moving average right there. So there are gonna be some major resistances once we break that level, and to see if we actually get up to the 44 levels up there. You remember on our chart, right? We had a between we had certain levels up here. We had certain levels up here at 44, 45, right? The big resistance, and we thought that, you know, this is it. You know, this is the resistance. It's you know, right now you know, one less move to the upside, but never came. It went down. It went down, right? It went down. It broke this channel line on the downside, right back above it. Right now, it might actually go to some kind of 42. It depends on how this actually plays out. We're gonna see if these channel lines actually do matter or don't matter right now. But you know, this resistance up here, 44, 45, 200 moving average on the daily, 20 moving average on the weekly. Those are the big numbers. Those are the big numbers. And lastly, let's just show you this chart over here. It was you know, it's already played out. It's a 4-hourly chart. We are talking about we are talking about the moving averages, especially this red one and the yellow one. We drew this down here, right? We were wondering whether we're gonna break the 20 or the 50 moving average. Now, what we did was actually, you know, you can see here, the 50 is the 20 moving average. We're expecting it to go something like this, but it went down here. This is the 20-50 moving average. We're saying if we break the 20 moving average, you know, this level up here, we can actually continue going higher. That didn't happen. We went down. And you can see here, once we broke the 50 moving average, how we got rejected by that 50 moving. That's why everybody thought, you know, if we break this low down here, if you close below this line here, it's gonna continue tumbling down. But it didn't. It just held this and pushed it up above the 50 moving average again, up to the resistance up here. Same resistance that we had before, 41,100 and 41,100, right? Same resistance up here. Right now we are actually playing on that resistance. So on this chart up here, the resistance is at 41,102, but then another at 41,2. So 41,1, 41,2. I mean, that's gonna be big resistance right now to break. If you can get about 41,1, 41,2 like over here, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. But this chart is just for place. This chart is just for place. Let's see here on the weekly chart. There is nothing. That's nothing. Okay, guys. Questions. What do you ask? Tiala, look at total ticker. What does total ticker do? Totally pointless. I don't think that's it. Total crypto total market cap. Well, we are already at 20 moving average, if that's what you want me to look at. I don't know. Yes, in weekly. Yeah, this is weekly. Well, let me just put all the moving averages, my moving averages. Right now, it looks like on my moving averages, because I know you're using exponential moving averages, look like we're just hitting resistance. You know, this was big resistance here, it's big resistance here, but I don't like to look at this, you know, total crypto market moving averages and so forth, because people are not trading this, people are trading BTC, and this is just, you know, a reflection of, you know, overall trading. So maybe it is, but it is actually working out quite nicely, you know. But it's right, yeah, right now it's actually happening exactly as before. Technically not exactly as before. A little bit exact. No, it's not. But we went to the 50, bounced from the 50 up to the 20, and then so we're gonna see if we actually get above the 50. 20 moving average up here, 20 moving average up here on the weekly. Total, but I don't like looking at total. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's a nice chart, but you know, we're gonna see how that plays out. In the last bear market, it got rejected many times by 200 moving average. Yeah, we are extended to downside from the on the daily from the 200 moving average. This is the 200 moving average, and you can see here, you know, we already are below. You know, this is rejection. This is almost rejection. Right now, we got up there, but you know, for these big moving averages, it takes time, slow time to, you know. So you cannot just drop down, because you know, you drop down hard, but you're right now going back to those lines, and you can see previously. It takes a while. Like, you drop down, you go up, then you drop down, and it starts curving to downside. You know, you kind of start hitting it until you actually break the 200 moving average. So you can look at the 200 moving average as an indicator of the. This was actually fake out, some kind of fake out. 200 moving average is a really good daily 200 moving average is a really good indicator. Here it was just jumping up and you know, below 200 moving average, above, below. Above, below, above. This was actually, you know, creeping people out, because people were not sure whether we are up and below. It was only here after, you know, we went up there, managed to stay above 200 moving average, that actually became super bullish. But right now we are below 200 moving average, so we're gonna see if we can manage to get up. But we said this level at 44,000, 45,000, really important. So how this is gonna play out, hard to say, but we are looking at it. We are looking at it. I have to go. See ya later, alligator. See ya, man. Thanks for stopping by. Technically, below 200 is considered bear market. Technically, we've been in bear market for a long time. Technically, but no, you cannot consider it bear market just because you drop below here, below 200 moving average. Even retest, you can still bounce up here, you know, and you wouldn't call it a bear market then, right? But after like 3 months or something like that, you know, at one point you gotta say, okay, it's bear market. This is a bear market. If we continue going up, it's gonna be new bull market, not previous continuation. Technically, being below 200 is considered. What does the moon indicator say? Moon indicator says down on the 8th. Right now, you see, so we got 2 days left. So on Sunday, where's our one less dump to 35.36? Yeah, there is no yeah, one less dump. Yeah, that was the thing, guys. We are expecting one less dump, and every time you expect one less anything, you know, down here we are expecting. We can start up here. Up here I was expecting one less pump to 80k. Down here I'm expecting one less pump to 27k. Up here one less pump to 24k. Down here one less dump to 35-36k. So we're gonna see, you know, it's always one less dump that actually messes you up. That cup and handle did come. No, the cup and handle did not work out. Almost new moon, brace yourselves. Almost new moon, guys. It's happening, it's happening. Let's see the new moon on the here on the charts. On the daily, let's add the moon phases. There we go, there we go, there we go. Looks nice, looks dandy. The 8th, when is the 8th? There we go. You can see here clearly that it is getting pretty close to this line up here. It's getting pretty close. And when that happens, technically speaking, you know, technically speaking, right? But it does look bullish, so it might actually, you know, invalidate. If it invalidates the moon phases, you know, it's gonna be good. Imagine being your investment on move. Yeah, I mean, it can happen, you know, it can happen. I mean, people have done worse thing, you know. People have, you know, throw money on, you know, some chick having, you know, big kahunas, you know, and, you know, they throw money and say, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. Something like that. You have booked and sold every moon and every full moon in the last year, and you will be way ahead. Yeah, you could have done that. I don't know if you actually could have sold exactly the new moon, because the new moon is here, right? And the full moon is down here, new moon is here, full moon is here. So you can see the difference, and this one is up here. So the difference is technically not that big. You can see the new moon, you know, these moves seems a lot more volatile than they actually are. So if you're buying exactly on the new moon and the full moon, you are not actually doing that good. You gotta, but you know, it's in the area where the bottom will have. So you have to use a little bit extra tech analysis to see. Buy the full moon, sell the new moon. That's right. Business model is based on moon phases. Market making piece. Maybe it is. We just finding out about moon phases, and maybe the market makers are actually indeed looking at the moons, you know, getting their hard on, you know, and you know, once the, you know, the full moon is up, and then they are like buy. What's the next target level if the moon push BTC down? I don't know. We are looking for the upside. We are always looking at 45. Let's see here. For the upside, we are looking at around 45,000. We are looking at this level up here at 45,000, right? Where's the weekly? Weekly is right now 43,008. 20 weekly is at 43,000. It was, you know, previous week it was, let me turn off the magnet over here. You know, the previous week this was at 44,000. Right now the 20 moving average is at 43,000. So next week it's gonna be at like around 23,000. So I would say right now that the price is in the area between 23 and 24.8, because 24.8, that's the 200 moving average, right? Somewhere up here, right? This is so I would say that this area up here is right now acting as a resistance on the top right. But if you want to get to that, we gotta break 42,200, give or take, right? We gotta break this top up here. We gotta break this top up here, because you know, we gotta create high and higher high. We gotta do that, right? We gotta do that to get to this this level here. So this is the first resistance, but after that, you know, 43, 44, this area up here, actually the two lines, but I just made the area up here out of that. You know, it's actually two lines down here, up here, the 20 moving average on the weekly and the 50 moving average on the daily. So you're gonna see how this actually works out, because 43.1 up here, you know, it might just actually fake out all the way up the exactly on the 20 moving average, and then, you know, go down exactly on the 8th of August when we actually start crashing down. That might be it. So I'm looking like these levels up here. Down here we're looking at some kind of 36 levels, right? 36 levels to be hit. Now unfortunately we did not see, this is the problem, guys. This is the problem. We did not move. The 36th line was actually 2 days ago, and yesterday we should have moved the 36th line all the way up to 36.4, because the 36th line was, no, these are these low levels, yeah, that's this one. But you know, down here was 20 moving average, right over here was 20, sorry, no, it was actually all the way down here. But yesterday it was up here, right? Yesterday the 20 moving average was up here. So maybe should have been something like this. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. We're gonna talk about now. We're gonna leave the right now. The 20 moving average is important. Now we're gonna leave. We gotta remove the support, guys. We gotta remove the support because we cannot talk about it, because you know it was daily supports and so forth, so forth. Times change. There are a lot of lines here that I wanna remove. This one. We don't need this one. A line up here. We're gonna remove also the supports. So we're gonna look at on the upside. We're gonna look on the upside. Right now, this you know, this daily 200 moving average and weekly, what's that, weekly 50 moving average right now are important levels of resistance on the upside, right? These two levels. So if we start going up here, we gotta first break this one up here. We gotta first break this one at 42.2, you know, but if you break that, we might see these less pumps. When you think BTC will break its all-time high this year? When I think this year, I don't think this year. I don't know, it might happen. If it does happen, it'll be nice, but you know, we have a double top with our lower highs. Double top with our lower highs. There is no double top. We're gonna see how this. What do you think? CK says we have a falling wedge on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, but CK is looking at maybe it is a falling wedge, but I think it's too early to call the falling wedge, right? And it's just, and this falling wedge is just way too long, you know. And usually when these things are way too long, it's usually an indication that it's not correct. I don't know, the way I see it, it might be it, you know, but. This was better hopium though. This was better hopium. This over here was better. Maybe something like this over here. No, it's a channel. This triangle. I don't know. Isn't it forming on the daily? It's formed yet, but it's forming double top. Well, you can see it's daily. You can see it's forming. You can see it's forming, but double top will be if we get all the way up here and some, you know, create some kind of double top and then drop down. That would be double top. But you know, calling this double top, or like, I think you know, it might sound like some kind of rejection, but it's not double top. You know, double top should be like here or here. Like it's really close by. The you can you know, I can, you know, see that it's in straight line. You know, it can be a little skewed or whatever, but you know, it's still double top. But this is, I think this is a little bit too early to call to double top. Magnus, what's your favorite coin? Bitcoin is my favorite coin. All coins is my favorite. The moon coin is my favorite coin. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be guarding the new moon, and you guys come back tomorrow at 9:30 Central European time to see what's happening in Bitcoin tomorrow. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The latest doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The latest doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you guys, need, waiting for new one. 8. Where's the stop button? Batch always got my stop button, man. Batch always got my stop button. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow. Just watch just watch the numbers. Just watch the numbers, guys. Just watch the numbers. This level here at 42,000. That's important to break. If you want to go high, that's important to be a level to break. But it does look nice. But I don't like that it's curving right now on the key. It needs to pump real hard. It needs to escape the moving averages. Because if this continues curving and it cannot escape the moving averages, I think probability is to the downside. We're gonna see. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.